all the Haji gathered in the Maidan Arafat. This is a very inspiring scene. All the Haji or all the Haji gather in this place. All are in a simple white dress. Every Haji is clad a simple dress. So all the difference disappear. If you see that scene, you will find that all the differences disappears. There is no difference at all, no discrimination, no difference, nothing. Everyone is clad with simple dress. At the same time, everyone is living with other people without quarrel, without difference, without any kind of contention. Then the Prophet of Islam delivered his well-known sermon that is called Khutbah Hajjatul Wada. In this sermon, he declared, at the time Prophet of Islam was head of the Arab state, Prophet of Islam was able to Islamize the whole Arabia, and he was able to establish the first Islamic state in Arabia. So Prophet of Islam was head of that state. So he declared as the head of state. He said, "La fadla li Arabiyyin ala Ajamiyyin wala li aswada ala ahmara illa bit taqwa." He said that there is no superiority. Arabs have no superiority over non-Arabs. Arabs have no superiority over non-Arabs. And non-Arabs have no superiority over Arabs. Whites have no superiority over blacks. And blacks have no superiority over whites. All are one. There is no discrimination. There is no superior race and inferior race. There is no superior and no inferior. All are one and the same. This was the declaration of equality. Thus, Prophet of Islam was able to establish equality for the first time in history. Swami Vivekananda was a great son of India. He was a spiritual person. He was a great scholar. Swami Vivekananda writes in one of his letters that it is his wording, if ever any religion approached to this equality, it is Islam and Islam alone. If ever any religion approached to this equality, so the Prophet of Islam was able to establish equality in true sense of the word. And the great gathering of Arafat symbolizes that kind of equality. In this gathering, all kind of differences disappear. There is no difference at all. Then the Prophet of Islam said in this sermon, "Ala la tazlimu. Ala la tazlimu." You are not allowed to zulm. Zulm is not allowed in Islam. Zulm means atrocity. Atrocity is completely taboo in Islam, unlawful in Islam. So he said, don't commit zulm or atrocity. This was declared by the Prophet of Islam in his Arafat sermon. So zulm is the greatest sin, greatest crime. You have to be sympathetic towards other men and women. Then the Prophet of Islam said in this last sermon that Inna Allah basani kafatal linnas faddu anni. He said that God has sent me for all mankind with his message. So you have to convey this message to all mankind. So this is a duty of Muslims. After the Prophet of Islam, Prophet of Islam was the final prophet. So he gave this message that you have to convey this message of Tawheed, message of equality, message of Akhirat, message of creation plan of God. So you have to convey this message generation after generation. So it is the greatest duty of all Muslims, all the Hajis. When these Hajis gathered in Arafat, they associate their memory with this Khutbah Hajjatul Wada, and they receive inspiration of Dawah. So every Haji is a Da'i. It is our duty of every Muslim and every Haji to convey the message of God given by the Prophet of Islam and spread it to all mankind. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم أجمعين.